Infiltration is an art form, and nobody has mastered this art form more than a ninja. Scarlett is not a ninja, but she does her best. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, where we talk about comic books and stuff. And today we're picking up where we left off with the 2024 run of Scarlet. Charged with infiltrating the Sato II by the Arashikage, her goal was to destabilize their security system and allow the main force gain access to the equipment in the other building, the Sato III. And she decided the best way to do this was to swim through shark-infested waters. As long as there was no blood, the sharks were supposed to stay calm, right? It doesn't matter though, because she was ready. The second she sensed danger, she was going to split all the sharks in half, and she was capable. Thankfully, that option didn't come up. She had gained access to the tunnels. Now comes the hard part, because like I said, she wasn't a ninja, but she was good at faking it. So she was mindful of her surroundings. The goal was simple: be quiet, don't be seen, gain access, leave. So she tried her best. As soon as she heard footsteps, she ducked into a corner. She was good. It was also beneficial that she had her sidearm filled with tranquilizer darts. Not only were they quiet, but she didn't have to kill. She doesn't like to kill, but she will kill if she had to. Using the tranquilizer gun to take out all the people in the control room, that was one. The next step was sabotage, making sure they cannot recuperate even when they were awake. She tried to sneak out the same way she came, but I guess these people were more vigilant. She tried to shoot them all, but they were quick, replying with shuriken. So she decided, okay, frontal assault. She took out the first guy, swooped his head off quickly, but he managed to stab her once. The rest of the guys weren't so lucky, but she was injured. She had to move quickly. The mission comes first. Thankfully, she had a plan, because they expected her to come with the elevator, but she was never going to do that. Back at the Sato III though, ninja forces were at war. This was where most of the security was stationed, because they had to protect the package. But the thing is, the package was already 100% secure, because their system had it behind a force field that literally obliterated every cell of a human being once contact is made. Everything backed on the fact that Scarlet had to take this system down. Jinx, playing like she doesn't know Scarlet, was on Snake Eyes' head. Bruh, I hope your white girl comes through. And he said, I'm sure she will. Scarlet, however, was trying her best. Her very best. She managed to gain access to the generator and was about to place a bomb. After tossing it, she realized that, yeah, I wasn't watching my back. She was instantly attacked by the final boss. That's who this guard was, because he was stronger than the rest. He managed to nick her in the shoulder, but she was quick on her feet, blocking every single attack and returning it. But like I said, he was strong. He was a final boss bodyguard, and he replied with a palm to the jaw. But then she remembered, I have a crossbow, and shot him in his guts. Eat this, bruh. At that moment, more guards came flooding in, but the mission was already over. She clicked the remote, and the generator exploded. She moved swiftly, dodging all the falling debris, hoping to God she wasn't too late, because she killed a lot of people. All this to save Jinx. Jinx, however, was still locked in combat. Thankfully, the force field came down, and she looked at Snake Eyes. Yeah, your girl's got it. And he said, of course she does. Trust me. Jinx was supposedly a good actor. Back with Scarlet though, she had one more mission: escape. So she scaled back to the roof, and she had a plan to cross over and meet the counterparts in the other building. They were going to leave together, but this was a big jump. So she had to secure her harness and make the jump. Shorty had a whole lot of balls, because she made that jump. Realizing halfway through that this glass was probably bulletproof, she decided to weaken it a little with the crossbow, and she did, crashing through. She was here, successfully. Even with an injury, she was still him. Thankfully, there was a very familiar face here. Waiting for her was Jinx, her sister. Now they both had to wait, because right now a buyer was approaching. And this buyer we all know and hate. This buyer was Cobra.